Next story is about this digital exclusion report, a new report from the Charity Family Fund titled Digital Excluded 2026 highlights 93% of low-income families raising disabled children at risk of digital exclusion calls for digital access to be treated as an essential living cost. Better provision of assistive technology. Yeah, I mean, it might have been maybe 20 years ago or so, and I can hear people within they saying, look, it's not digital rights, I think. Digital needs are an essential thing. There'll be people saying, oh, no one has a right to, a laptop, smartphone, etc. and so forth. Yada, yada, yada. First world problems. Yada, yada, yada. However, and maybe it's ethical. I mean, once upon a time, many, many moons ago, maybe it would have been going along. Maybe we'd have seen something in that sentiment, but we're in the 21st century and we're deep into the 21st century, and let's face it now, we are living in a digital society, so it is somewhat a need. Now everything's online, particularly to do with, governmental things, with your banking or shopping, and everything's online. Ultimately, if you want to claim any kind of, access your bank account, do any kind of government related thing, whether it's pay your tax or whatever, it's online. You want to apply for a job, everything's online. So it is a kind of digital right now, whether we like it or not. See a lot of marginalised people excluded from a lot of basic things because they don't have digital access. So I kind of agree with this. And I do think, again, drop the board a bit on, digital needs. Or the average person. So I do agree with with the report. Really, it is home without a computer or a smartphone or whatever, or basic any access to the internet. Is one that's kind of missing out on basic access to everyday needs. So yeah, we think the government do need to think of strategy to enable better access to even the most basic of technology, which is digital technology, whether that be a smartphone, whether that be a basic laptop. Unfortunately, I don't know whether it's library access, whether it's we have food banks, whether you need egg banks, whether you need local community pods that have access to. But then the problem that I guess would be cybersecurity, how do you make things secure and whatever. But it is something we definitely need to think about. Even if you don't have, can't physically give every family basic technology, then you need to have kind of community hubs that people need to access. They used to have internet cafes galore, which seem to have disappeared, but I get why, because public Wi-Fi and everything else. But they do need to think about it a little more, because no internet, no computer, no bar. And that's just the way of the world, 21st century. Yeah.